In the wastewater analysis, there are four methods as a domestic wastewater treatment, aerobic wastewater treatment, anaerobic wastewater treatment, and the industrial wastewater treatment. Out of that, we have seen the aerobic wastewater treatment in one lecture. In today's lecture, we are going to learn the anaerobic wastewater treatment process. So we will continue with it. The anaerobic wastewater treatment is the biological treatment of wastewater where oxygen is not used or the decomposition of the organic matter can be done in the absence of the air or oxygen. This process is called as a anaerobic wastewater treatment, and the technology which is useful for the removal of organic pollutants from water like slurries and sludge. Anaerobic wastewater treatment process is mainly useful for the sludge digestion, and the sludge is the watery residue. Sludge means what? It is a watery residue which is obtained from the primary sedimentation tank and humus tank from secondary treatment. So, sludge is a watery residue which is obtained either from the primary sedimentation process or from the humus tank after secondary treatment. This is the flow chart which I have made for the anaerobic wastewater treatment process. So, initially we have the liquid waste or the industrial wastewater or the domestic wastewater. Then we have slurries, sewage or the liquid manure. Then the solid sewage and the biomass. These are the forms of the simply sewage. So we will these are the forms of the waste. So we have to decompose this organic matter in the absence of the oxygen. So all four here came the anaerobic wastewater treatment in the absence of air or oxygen. Here anaerobic digestion can be done of the liquid water, industrial wastewater, domestic water that can be digested anaerobically. Then slurry, sewage, liquid manure, solid waste or biomass, all this can be digested in the absence of air or oxygen. This is called as anaerobic digestion. Then from that the biomass can be removed and energy can be extracted. So this is the main advantage of anaerobic wastewater treatment, where we can produce the energy instead of waste. Then in the anaerobic wastewater treatment, again we will get the stabilized sludge. Then this sludge can be useful for the soil conditioner or act as a fertilizer, and this is useful for the production of the food in the agri. Then this anaerobic wastewater from that liquid effluents can be separated. Then this can be transferred to the fish ponds. Then there it acts as a food. Then again we can use this liquid effluents in the irrigation process. Then obviously it can act as a food or a fertilizer. Then from this liquid effluents the post treatment can be done, and from that we can separate the clean water, and the waste can be transferred as a fertilizer. Here recovery of fertilizer can be done. Then it acts as a food again for the agri. Then from this fertilizer we can recover the sulfur also, and we get the raw material. So this anaerobic wastewater treatment process is a very useful technique. From that we can extract energy. Then we can separate out the fertilizers, and we can remove the raw materials also. So this method is very easy to treat water. This anaerobic wastewater treatment is a biological process, and here the microorganisms can decompose the organic matter in the absence of oxygen, and in a basic anaerobic treatment cycle, wastewater enters a bioreactor receptacle, and the bioreactor contains a thick semi-solid substance which is known as sludge. As I have told, sludge digestion is the main thing in the anaerobic digestion, and here this thick semi-solid substance which is known as sludge, which is comprised of anaerobic bacteria and other microorganisms, and these anaerobic microorganisms are the anaerobes, which digest the biodegradable matter present in the wastewater, and here results the effluent with lower biological oxygen demand, lower the COD, and lower the total suspended solids, that is TSS, and as well as biogas byproducts. Then this anaerobic wastewater treatment is very useful for the industrial where effluent streams from agricultural, food and the beverage, dairy, pulp and paper industries and the textile industries, as well as the municipal sewage, sludge and wastewater. So all agricultural, food, beverage, dairy, pulp and paper and textile industries and the municipal sewage, everything it's included in the sludge, and this sludge can be digested by using the microbes. This is the anaerobic wastewater treatment. And the anaerobic technologies are typically deployed for the streams with higher concentration of the organic material. And the anaerobic treatment is very useful for the treatment of the waste streams with the inorganic matter or the chlorinated organics, and as well as suited for treating the warm industrial wastewater. So there are so many advantages of the anaerobic treatment. And the anaerobic wastewater treatment process, which consists of the two stages. First one is a acidification phase. So an acidification phase which is followed by a methane production phase. So first one is acidification phase and second one is a methane production phase, with both processes occurring in the dynamic equilibrium. And in the first phase, which is acid forming phase, here anaerobes or the microorganisms which breaks down the complex organic matter or the compounds into the simpler form, or the longer chain compound can be converted into short chain volatile organic acid. So this is the first step. And in the second phase, which is known as a methane production phase, which consists of again two steps, acetogenesis. Here anaerobes synthesize the organic acids to form the acetate, hydrogen gas and the carbon dioxide. And second step is the methanogenesis, where the anaerobic microorganisms then act upon these newly formed molecules to form the methane gas and the carbon dioxide. So in the first step, which is a acetogenesis, here organic acids forms the acetate, hydrogen gas and carbon dioxide, and in the methanogenesis, here the methane gas and the carbon dioxide can be formed, and these byproducts can be reclaimed for the use of fuel, and wastewater can be routed for further treatment, and then discharge can be done. And the constituent of the sludge undergo slow fermentation by anaerobic bacteria in the sludge digestion. The anaerobic treatment process involves three main steps: hydrolytic step, acetogenic step and the methanogenic step. So here is the reaction I have given. Organic waste by hydrolytic step, it converts the organic waste into organic acids and the alcohols, and after that acetogenic step is there, where temperature is 35 degrees Celsius and pH will be 5 to 6. Then acetic acid will be formed, and after that the methanogenic step is there, by which the temperature is 45 degrees Celsius and pH is around 7 to 8. So by methanogenic step, the byproducts or the end products are CH4, CO2 and NH3. So simply organic matter can be converted into the simpler one by using this methods. hydrolytic step, acidogenic step, and the methanogenic step. So hydrolytic step, which converts organic waste to the organic acids or alcohols. Then acidogenic step, which converts organic acid alcohols into the acetic acid, and the methanogenic step converts acetic acid into CH4CO2, and if there is another acid, there will be ammonia formation. So these are the end products.